Dan, here we have a special Ultimate Force cage kickboxing bout. We have Nathan, Too Fast For You, Howe versus Andy Craven. Nathan is wearing the long pants and Andy is wearing the shorts. And a beautiful fast flurry of punches to start off this bout.
Yeah, Nathan coming out very aggressive, landing a couple of good kicks and straight into a punch combination. This looks like it's going to be a fast-paced fight all the way through. These guys look in good shape.
Yeah, Dan, these are very fast 3 2-minute rounds. Andy just hitting on the brick there, being told up by the referee, but no harm done.
And Howe straight back to stalking, throws a nice spinning back kick. Oh, straight to the groin. That's going to take him a second to recover. Unintentional, completely accidental, but you know.
Well, when you run that fast, do not pierce. Accidents do happen.
They do.
But you look at these guys and they're so good at doing the kickboxing. You know, you wonder how they would take MMA if they started with the sport. Learn a bit ground skills on top of what they do. The stand-up skills take some beating, eh?
Yeah. Nathan's very aggressive. He's quite rangy. You know, he's the one that's got the reach advantage, but he doesn't seem to be interested in using that too much. He wants to get in there and mix it up. And at the moment, it really does look like he's pushing Andy around.
Nathan does look to be the bigger of the two. I'm not quite sure what the weight category is here, but Nathan does look slightly heavier than Andy. Nathan looking for that big one-punch knockout. Beautiful kicking as well.
Yeah, 2 right hands and a good kick there. Andy's game though. You know, every time Nathan steps in, he's throwing back. He's certainly there for a fight, that's for sure.
Well, with you having such fantastic stand-up skills, Dan, I should be referring all of this fight to you. Your stand-up skills are far better than mine. You're more smoother than me, and you can see what's coming before I do. Oh, beautiful right hand there by Andy Craven.
Nice. Nathan working the body shots. A very neglected punch in kickboxing and in MMA is the body shot. Oh, and a trip.
So in the rules of kickboxing, Dan, is that trip legal?
It depends what rules you're fighting under. I believe this is K1 rules, which means that you know, you can trip, but you can't. You know, you obviously can't follow up on the ground.
Right.
You can sweep, but you can't take down. You know, use like wrestling takedowns. I think Andy needs to kind of, you know, get his wits about him and try and push the pace a little bit in this round, because he was getting dominated a little bit in that first round.
Well, Nathan, too quick for you. Howe definitely pushing the pace in this. This is the first of 3 rounds, 2-minute rounds, and for 2 minutes they are going hell for leather. I wonder what the second round will bring. The start of the second round, Dan, I wonder if this will be as fast and as furious.
Yeah, Nathan seems to be keen to push the pace again, and he seems to be wearing Andy down a little bit.
He does like those spinning back kicks.
Ooh,
a beautiful
nice
side kick to the
hurt.
stomach. That definitely winded him a little bit.
Yeah, that took something out of Andy for sure.
Well, Nathan definitely living up to his name. Too fast for you. The punches are coming in thick, they're coming in heavy, and they're definitely coming in fast.
Yeah, and he's really utilising, you know, all his skills, as well as using, you know, front kicks and side kicks. And there's an axe kick just there. His boxing looks sharp. He's using the body shots. He's really putting things together well, and you know, and wearing his opponent down. I think Andy's going to have to really do something special to turn this fight around. At the moment, he's backing up too much. He needs to be, you know, a little more aggressive. He's taking too many shots. He needs to keep his head on the game, keep his eyes on his opponent.
I was just going to say, he kind of looked away there when he moved away from Nathan, and he needs to keep his eyes on his opponent no matter what's happening.
Yeah, Andy's looking tired as well. It's the pressure though. The pressure, it wears you out. If you've got somebody coming at you,
Dan, when you've got someone as big as that and as strong as that coming at you with them really fast punches, if you were in the corner of Andy Craven, what would you be shouting into him now?
To be honest, I'd be telling him to try and move and counter. The problem is that he doesn't have the reach advantage, and Nathan's a very aggressive fighter, so it's really difficult to put a game plan together for a guy who fights like that.
Oh, and a beautiful up kick there.
That's going to be a standing count. Or maybe not. No, just a mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece came out of Andy Craven.
He really should be using this time to, get himself together and figure out what he needs to do to turn this around.
He does look a little bit lost to what's coming at him. I mean, those punches, the kicks, they're coming from every angle. He looks young as well, so we just wonder how much experience Andy Craven has against someone as strong and as powerful as Nathan Howe.
Yeah, the problem is that Nathan, he feels comfortable to step in and throw whatever shots he likes, and there's really not a great deal coming back. Andy needs to let him know that he can't step in and take 3 shots at him.
Well, 2 rounds down, 2 rounds at 3. Nathan Howe obviously taking domination of this, and he's bouncing up and down on his feet.
Yeah, still looking fresh.
I'm fit. I can go another round, no problem. He says.
Still looking fresh. Andy's looking a little tired, and he's looking a little confused, not sure what he's going to have to do in the 3rd round to pull this out.
How hard is it as a fighter when someone's coming at you like that, and you've tried everything you can, but nothing's working? He knows he's got 1 round left. He can't win on points, so he's got to go for that knockout. It must be very frustrating as a fighter to have that on your mind.
Yeah, it is difficult. I mean, most fighters will get in there with a game plan, but again, at this level, these guys have probably not seen each other fight before, so it's very difficult to piece a game plan together.
I totally agree with you, Dan. It is at a level that is obviously not at the top ranks. Then you haven't got DVDs to watch your opponent, so you don't know what they're like. But Nathan Howe once again coming out strong, coming out fast.
Yeah, this looks very much like the 1st and 2nd round. I really think Andy's, he's just trying to get out of the way and trying to get his breath. And Nathan's, he's relentless. He's really on him, showing a little bit of head movement there, a little bit of showboating maybe. Nothing wrong with that. People like to be entertained.
Well, when you've got a name like Too Fast For You have to live up to that name, and living up to his name is Nathan Howe. He has shown Andy Craven that he is too fast, he is strong, he's more powerful, and thrown in some beautiful shots there.
Nathan taking some deep breaths, but I don't think that's going to slow him down at all. He doesn't seem too concerned about Andy's power either. He seems to be comfortable to step him when he likes.
Without disrespecting Andy Craven, it's a little bit like a sparring match now for Nathan Howe. He knows he's dominated the 2 rounds. He's just going to pick him off in the 3rd round and win on points.
Yeah. I've been in Andy's situation a couple of times in kickboxing and Muay Thai fights, and my backup plan is always to switch into war mode and just start walking forward. So sometimes a very, very nice spinning hook kick. Fortunately, Andy stepped just inside the range, so it didn't land clean.
But both these guys actually wearing protective pads on the shins and on the feet. Is this normal in professional worlds, or like you say, depending on which organisation that you're fighting for?
Yeah, I think this will be C-class rules, which basically means that they have to wear the shin guards. It's good for fighters that are starting out in their career to get some experience without worrying about taking too much damage.
And there we go, the end of the 3rd round. Who would you give it to, Dan? Obviously, I mean, it looks as if it's one-sided, but let's have your opinion.
Yeah, I think Nathan took that pretty comfortably. There wasn't a lot coming back from Andy. Hopefully he can use this experience and learn from it. Get back to the gym and maybe work on his footwork and bring his conditioning up a little bit. But very impressive from Nathan.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, the judges have made a unanimous decision in favour of your winner, Nathan "Too Fast For You" Howe. And a big hand to your Andy Craven.